So today we are coming in from my garage. Let's see if we can't turn this light off. It's probably best that it's on though, right? Okay. Let's see, what can we do? I dyed my hair the last couple of days. Tried to join a cardio bar this morning. Feeling a little bit stressed. I haven't taken my medication yet. I should probably go do that right now. Kind of needing to get out of the house. Got a call from the sister-in-law today, the ex one. It's weird. I can even feel the way I'm talking. Like it's not normal. Mentioned to her that I put the girls in the same room because it was odd last time that the dad stayed with the youngest one in one room and threw the other one to the curb practically. She slept on the couch. They're teen girls, so I never figured that one out. But the mother's French, so who knows? Not saying anything about the French, but you know. It's inappropriate. So, feeling some type of way about that. Why is it my fault, right? Like, what did I do? So I'm working through those emotions right now. Navigating through them as best I can. Because God knows this isn't, I'm not the one. Not with the trauma that I've been through, I'm not the one. These are the best little earrings. Last time I bought a pair, they were a lot smaller than that. And I believe I paid $135 for those. But it could have been $35. Although I don't think they were $35. They may have been like fake, pearls. But like, I mean, it's a good book? The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. That's a good book. It's about an old guy going out there and just fishing. It's very short. It's a good book. My legs look really good in these leggings. So I tried to make an attempt this morning to do a class of cardio bar. Then the stupid thing made me, download an app. Then I gotta download the app. Then I gotta create an account. It's like a pain in the ass. So, I don't know why I wasn't able to do it. I was texting back and forth too with the mother. She caught me off guard. The kid's mother was calling to say thank you. I'm like, why are you calling to say thank you? Like, you don't call me otherwise. Like, what is your problem? She's like, as you know, I got cancer. I'm like, that's fine. It happens. Alright. Do I have the balls to light a joint right now and fucking smoke it? I think I do. Check out this guy. Hey. He's a weird looking character. Anyways, ooh, thank God for the trash. Yeah, I'm just in here trying to. So you can go on, I guess, let's see. That used to be hanging in my father-in-law's room. Situation. It's crazy. Is suicide contagious? I don't know. But people do it. Why? I don't know. The fastest growing millionaires in America are the cannabis growers. In terms of women, I'm talking about. Because who cares about men, right? I mean, everybody knows it's a bias already. Get my nails done, maybe. No, waste of time. What is melancholia in children, huh? When I was a kid, I would escape to reading. I don't think I was depressed, but you learn a lot of things about yourself when you're depressed. Maybe curl my hair today. I used to know a doctor who lived up in Mulholland, and he was a burn surgeon. So he worked over at the Sherman Oaks Burn Center, which is the Grossman's Burn Center. It's very famous. I think they have a trauma center there. And he had a fetish for smoking fetishes. That's what they call those. So complicated grief is a type of grief that affects the sufferer, right? Because sufferers are people too, right? In a way that it stirs up all types of different feelings that have to do with your inner child. So the inner child is the wounded child, right? The kid that, like, in my case, was the babysitter, the scapegoat, the, middle child, etc. And one of the things that I was trying to work through in terms of my trauma is how well adapted I am and can be. Right? Can we do closed caption on this for the hearing and beard? And yeah, like how does one cope, right? What does one do to cope? For me, for example, I have 7 dogs. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor, but in analyzing myself, psychoanalyzing myself, right? I don't hear voices, by the way. Is that why I have 7 dogs? Am I trying to replace my family with animals? He should have Purell back here. Yeah, he does. So yeah. Oh, that's what happens, because I put the alcohol in there and it washes the color out. The rest of my hair always stays really dark, but the top of it always goes white really quickly. And so I'm sure that all the products that you put on your person affect the color, vibrancy, and I guess technology, right? In the physics or the mixture, right? The makeup. So yeah, at the end of the day, we're always talking about the makeup, right? How things work, what causes what, right? Why is this person acting this way, right? Is this what people are thinking? I mean, I don't know. Right? Like, if you're going to be here, you're going to need some patience. Because you can't just throw the dogs in the pool when they start barking. You need to deal with it, Give them what they want. What do they want? Obviously, she's having an issue. Should I go check? No. She wants to be splashed. That's why she's crying. So this is a lesson in tolerance, perhaps? I don't know. Yeah, so the nitpicking, right? That happens, right? Just the nitpicking, right? Oh, let me bother this person about whatever. right? My brother came over on Sunday. And I was on the other side of the wall, right? With the wall of windows, right? Y'all have seen my front room. And and I saw someone, but I didn't pay any attention. And then my husband said something, and then, I came outside, and I think I was emptying the vacuum. And while I was emptying the vacuum, I saw my brother on the side of the house. So I said, I called his name, and then I said, hey, what are you doing lurking around the side of the house? And he didn't say anything. He said something like, I'm not lurking around. I'm just, I'm not creeping around. I'm just putting my bike here. I mean, he comes over unannounced. I am not in a position to explain to people what's happening in my life right now or why I don't want you here, right? And nor am I going to be tolerant of the things that I don't want. So basically, I went out there and told him, look, I put on my face mask, and I went out there and I said, hey, like as hard as it is for me to tell you this, you can't come in, you know? Did you get vaccinated? And he was like, what? Yeah, we're not going to play this game. Because I was in Oregon, and those people aren't getting vaccinated either. So it's not like it's a whole lot of them, There's a whole mess of people not wanting to get vaccinated. So it's a problem. I'm vaccinated. I'm going back into infusion. By the time I run out of this infusion, it'll probably be back, coming up on another year. So I cannot be bothered with people coming over to my house that are not vaccinated. As it is, we've got 3 people here that aren't vaccinated. And I mean, the logic is, that people need to get out and you can't hold them back, And the market for the airline tickets is really cheap right now, and everybody's traveling, right? That's the thing. I mean, right. It's a lot to ponder as a human. A lot to have to deal with over the course of time and having to just adjust, really. Right? So, yeah, let's see. I mean, God forbid you're a determined woman, because when I went out there, I said in this exact manner, like, what are you doing here and what do you want, right? Because that's what I wanted to know. I mean, it's 9 in the morning, Don't cold shock me when I'm going no contact with my family, okay? Because the last thing I'm going to believe is that you didn't know, right? I mean, I can kid myself till tomorrow, but it's not happening. He knew. I'm just not interested anymore. I'm not interested in the deal that they need to say or what they need to say or if they have to apologize. I don't care. When the scapegoat grows up, It's over. Like, what are you going to do? Beat it out of me? You know? What is that? Looks like a mosquito bite. They got like, I don't know. I mean, and he even had the wherewithal to say, "Oh, you know, my nephew died," to my brother, to my husband, because my husband went outside to speak to him, but I didn't. It was just a lot to deal with. I was like, "Look, you know, when I just went no contact with those fools, and you're gonna come around here like out of the blue? No, I'm not buying it." I'm just tired. The last time I was at my mom's, she literally threw this tie-dye sweatshirt at me. And I was like, gifts. That must have something to do with the narcissist. You know? She's always giving me gifts, right? They're always like half-assed gifts, like worthless gifts, right? Like once she said, "I found this ring on the walk. It's a nice ring. You kept it?" She goes, "Yeah." "You want it?" I was like, "Oh shit. No, I don't want it." "Here, take it." So I took it. Like, how much damage did that do to my psyche for taking a ring that she found on the floor, right? It's never ending. This sick mind fuck is never ending when the narcissist is involved. They're constantly trying to dig at you. It's fucking disgusting. So when you live your life as an authentic person, right? And I'm not talking about I'm Mexican. I am Mexican, but like when you live your life as an authentic person, you don't give a fuck what they think. You just say and do whatever the hell you want because this is the way it is when you live your life as an authentic person. And the people can either like it or they could fucking suck it because it is what it is. So if they don't like what I say, they don't like what I do, they don't like how I look, and they don't like the color of my hair, it doesn't fucking matter. That's what happens when you live your life as an authentic person. When you're an authentic person and you're the daughter of a narcissist, most likely you don't know that you're authentic. And so all of your life is spent trying to appease the narcissist because you don't know that you're authentic. So away from the narcissist, you're completely authentic. But in front of the narcissist, there's a shield. You have to like prepare for that, right? So in early life or childhood, right? Trauma, right? A breastplate is a shield, right? Right? A breastplate is a shield, right? This is my chest, right? So you're going to wear what? A breastplate, right? I love lingerie, right? Yeah, I buy a lot of it. I spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on lingerie. I will always buy lingerie. And my favorite part of lingerie is the bra, right? Right. The breastplate. So the psyche, everything, I mean, does everything go back to human sexuality? I don't know because I don't know anything about human sexuality. Do you know anything about human sexuality? Let me know in the comments. There's a lot of things that people have to work through. And when they have a lot of siblings like I do, right? Right. Explains why I always want to hurt myself, right? I pick at everything. It's the fucking constant picking, right? They pick at you, so you pick at yourself, right? It's the constant fucking picking at people. The nagging, 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 they don't stop, right? They just keep going and going and going. And the more you resist, right? Because survival mode, right? So you have to go into survival mode. I can't imagine being a kid and having to go into survival mode. And I know that this is true and that it happens because it happened to me, you know? But people, as you go through life, you forget all those obstacles that you climbed over. And so when you see people in the thick of it, you kind of just, take a step back and go, whoa, like I recognize that dysfunction, right? So there's not really, like, I'm not a licensed psychologist, so these are all my thoughts and opinions, and this is a trauma response based channel, right? If you're a doctor and you're watching this, contact me, Gmail me. Let me know what you do, how you process this kind of trauma for people who are grown. I'm 50 years old. If you like my video, share my video. Like and share my video, because you're seeing a side of someone that is completely raw. We're talking like we're peeling back an onion. And if I were you, I would stay tuned because it's going to get really good. I don't know how, I just know that it is. So, yeah, you got to go out, you got to get scar removal now because, you picked your arms and you want to be in the movies. Who's going to hire you? What kind of roles will they give you? You know what I mean? Are they going to always cast you in like junky parts? What does that do to your mental, like well-being? Incidentally, I just saw, so recently the algorithm has been popping up these old studies of like the 1950s, right? And then like the neglected child, right? So the 1950s neglected child in a baby newborn, something like that. And so you gotta wonder, like, what the hell was going through this 50s doctor that decided to put a child at like 3 months in a room and leave him there without like any human contact, right? To see what it does. Like, why would you do that? It sounds so vile and cruel, right? And yet it is. It's vile and cruel. Psychologically, it's vile and cruel. Like, why would you do that to any child? You know what I mean? Why not go to like a, you know, a rundown neighborhood that's like, speaking of rundown neighborhoods, have y'all been on the case with the Kensington, Pennsylvania situation? Apparently, there is an outbreak of fentanyl there. It is a daily. These people are getting high in public. This is another reason why. I mean, don't get me wrong. Narcotics Anonymous. I would advocate for them any day of the week. You know what I mean? But many of people hide behind AA, pretending they're AA when really they're NA. And this is the problem. And there's so many people that are running around acting like they're AA and full on like, running shit. I don't know. It is what it is. And you saw what you saw, and you can't unsee what you saw, right? What do I know? I know different. I know that there's people that say they're alcoholics and they're Narcotics Anonymous. It is what it is. So now you got liars. Now you got to deal with liars. The fucking lying motherfuckers. I mean, I'll smoke a joint any day. But I'm not going to go looking for oxy or whatever that these people are, you know. You kidding me? Anyways, yeah, I shouldn't even be talking about this. I need to go take my medication. Let's see. I gotta get in here and document everything.